A really important experiment is taking place here in Thailand, which I think has the potential to affect classrooms, teachers and students all over the world. Traditionally, assessment and evaluation is done to teachers and to students. But what we're developing with the OECD and PILA is a system by which teachers and pupils are empowered to take control of evaluation and assessment in their classrooms. To do this, they need to be thoroughly trained in formative assessment techniques and in the digital instruments that they can potentially use, so that they can plan assessments according to their needs in their classroom, to monitor the skills and behaviours that they think are the priority in the next phase of their learning. And because they get information back in a timely fashion, can plan the next day lessons that address the issues that have been pointed out by the assessment methods that they have been using. In no other country are teachers so much at the centre of evaluation and assessment. And by putting them at the centre and giving them the information necessary to tailor their teaching practice precisely to the needs of their children, we think we are going to get huge improvements in learning outcomes. And if we do, there will be a lesson here for the rest of the world to learn from.
PILA has changed the world of assessment by shifting the focus from knowledge reproduction to competencies, or the ability to use knowledge, attitudes and skills to solve real-life problems. Many education systems around the world have benefit from PISA because it provides a snapshot of how the whole population of students is doing every 3 or 4 years. With PILA, the OECD is bringing the power of innovative assessment of competencies in the hands of the teachers, who can assess whenever they want their students on important life skills, so that they can adapt their instruction and provide support to each individual student so that he or she can learn better. Let me tell you briefly how PILA works. Teachers log in to their accounts, and then they can browse and select from a large library of material the content they work their students on. They create the assignment, they give it to the students who work online, and as the students work, the teacher can monitor in real time how the students are doing and the progress they are making in solving the problems. In PILA, we don't only provide information to the teachers on whether the students were able to solve a task or not, but we provide comprehensive information on the whole process of solving problems and learning. So, for example, we are giving information to the teachers on how many attempts the students made to solve the problems, how persistent they have been, which strategy they use, and also what are the typical mistakes that the students have been doing. And all this information is very useful for the teachers to really understand whether their students have absorbed and can master the content of instruction. And they can also use this information for classroom discussion.